Hello, and thank you for joining me in today's 30-minute full body Yin Yoga class. I wanted to share this sequence with you guys for anybody who's feeling out of whack in their body, just not themselves. Maybe you are going through just low energy, maybe anxiety, depression, whatever it may be. And one way to really crawl back out of something like that is to really connect to your body, and Yin Yoga does that for us. So I wanted to just share with you what has worked for me, because recently I've been feeling super low energy and just not myself lately. But I noticed, I'm gonna get emotional, but I noticed that when I come back to this practice, I am able to connect to my body and see how each pose makes my body feel. And it allows me, really, to be honest, to pinpoint what area of my body is struggling. So I invite you to do the same during our sequence today. It's, like I said, full body. It's a full body sequence. So as we're going through each pose, I want you to really connect with your body and see how each pose makes your body feel. You're not going to need any props for this class. It is super beginner friendly, because I wanted anyone and everyone to be able to really experience this medicine. And so I'm so glad that you're here. So let's just get started in a quick warm-up. I want you to join me on the mat in crisscross as I gather myself in this very highly emotional state that I've been lately. I also invite you to feel all the feelings in today's class, because that again brings us closer to the root of what we're dealing with, when we feel and when we slow down enough to really connect to this beautiful vessel that the universe has given us, because we can always return to self. We come into this world in this body, and it is the one thing that we can always come back to whenever we are just going through it. A lot of the answers lie within our body. Okay. Whew. I want you to shake it out. Really shake those shoulders up. Deep breathing. So inhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose, I mean. Huge exhale through the mouth. Again. Take it all in. Huge exhale through the mouth. Be as dramatic as you need to be. Last time, inhale through the nose. And huge exhale through the mouth. Whew, that feels so good. Shake those hands out. Really reawaken your body. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Now I just want you to, my dog is getting worried because he knows I'm going through it. I know, Tazzy, mommy's safe. Mommy's okay. I need you to move, sweetie, so people can see. Come sit over here. Sit next to me. I know. Come up. There you go. Stay right there. He's been so worried about me. All right. So as you turn your head to the right, I want you to inhale. And as you turn your head to the left, we're going to exhale through the mouth. All right, here we go. Last time. Okay, now that we're all centered, let's start with today's practice. I want you to turn on your mat. We're gonna go for caterpillar. Extend your legs. Oh boy, you really want to join us today, don't you? And we're gonna hold the pose for Tazzy, you always know how to bring a smile to my face. All right, I want you to lean forward. I'm gonna try my best here without disturbing my big boy. Actually, sweetie, I need you to move because you're heavy on my knees. Good boy, there you go. And how far down you reach is up to you. I'm okay with touching my ankles, but if this is as far as you can go, that's okay. You're gonna feel the stretch in your hamstrings and also in your lower back, sweetheart. I'm gonna lay here for 2 minutes, or sit here, I should say. Breathing in and out through your nose. Drop your shoulders. This is a great stretch for the back of your neck as well. I want you to round your back. Remember, with the Yin Yoga, there are really no rules because we are really connecting to our body to see how each pose makes our body feel. And so I just want you to relax and really tune in to what's going on inside. Continue breathing in and out through your nose. Drop your head. I feel this in my hamstrings, and to be quite honest, I also feel it in my shoulders. Like a nice, beautiful stretch. I'm curious to see where you guys feel it. Drop a comment and let me know. Everyone's body is different. We all have such different anatomy. So each pose is going to feel different for everyone. That's why there's so many variations to each pose in Yin Yoga, because it respects that everyone has different body types. I'm actually going to get closer to my ankles for a deeper stretch. It's what my body's telling me I want, so I'm going to honor her. Beautiful, come on up. And for our rebound pose, we're going to rest on our backs. Sweetie, thank you. Lay here for 1 minute. To close my eyes, you can go ahead and join me, or you can just stay as you are. Turn on your side so you can sit back up on your mat as we prepare for dragonfly. So with dragonfly, I want you to open your legs as wide as it feels comfortable to you, because again, we all have different bodies. Some of us have bad knees and we need to maybe close our legs closer together. I'm okay with keeping them pretty wide. This actually feels really good in my groin area here, and this is where you're gonna feel this stretch. So once you find a comfortable place for you, also if you have bad knees, you may want to bend your knees a little bit. That can help, or maybe put like a blanket under here if that might be helpful. But now that we have our legs open, we're just going to lean forward. And just keep in mind that the further away your hands are from your body, the deeper you're gonna feel this stretch all in this area. The more you sit up straight, the less you're gonna feel that stretch. And you may also feel it in your lower back. I'm really needing a deep stretch, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk my hands as far as I can. And just bow my head, because as you bow your head, you're gonna feel a really deep stretch in the back of your neck as well. Remember to breathe in and out through your nose. Drop your shoulders. You may also feel this in your hamstrings as well. I'm feeling it a bit there right now. Beautiful. Slowly come on back up. Okay, we're going to lay back down on our mat. As we rest here with our knees to our chest, we're going to do one at a time. Drop your shoulders. Breathing in and out through your nose. So we're going to start here with the right leg bent towards your chest. As we feel the energy and chi moving throughout our body from all the stretching that we're doing today. Rest our right leg as we bring our left leg knee to chest, holding with our palms. Breathing in and out through the nose. Can lower our left leg as we sit back up on our mat. You may want to roll on over to one side, and we're going to sit and face the top of our mat, and we're going to sit in cross-leg position as we prepare for eagle arms. And this pose is one of my favorites because it allows us to stretch this inner part of our shoulder blades, the middle part of our shoulder blades that is so hard to get to. And if you're anyone like me, I hold a lot of tension in my shoulders, especially when I'm overwhelmed. I feel it here. And this allows for all of that fascia to stretch. And so we're going to start by raising our hands bent at the elbow. We're going to take the right hand and cross it over the left. And feel free to clasp or just hold your hands. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And if this is too complicated for you, you can simply just hug your shoulders. I'm gonna go ahead and just really clasp my hands softly. And then you're just gonna bend forward, rounding your back, really surrendering and dropping your neck as you feel that deep stretch in between your shoulders. You're gonna feel it more on your right side because we have our right arm over our left arm. And when we switch over to the other side, you're gonna feel it more on the left. Breathing in and out through your nose. And I want you to just drop your shoulders, drop your neck, round your back, really surrender and let loose. And again, as we're doing these poses, really tune into your body to see how each pose makes your body feel. Because every body part is connected to an emotion. So as I said, the shoulders, feeling tense in the shoulders, that sometimes feels that we are feeling overwhelmed with responsibility. And it tends to affect our shoulders, and our shoulders start to get tense, we start to feel pain. So really just give yourself this moment to let all of that go. Breathing in and out through your nose. Slowly come back up, uncross your arms as we now prepare for the other side. So I want you to again bring your arms up, bent at the elbow. Now you're gonna cross your left arm over your right arm. Hold your hands together or just hug yourself. And then you're going to just bend forward. Dropping your neck, dropping your shoulders. Ooh, that feels amazing. Breathing in and out through the nose. Ooh, I feel it way more on my left side of my shoulder than my right for sure. Relax your legs. Slowly come on up. Unravel your arms. Oh, feels so good. As we lay back down on our mat for windshield wipers. So with your knees bent, I like to keep my hands on my belly because I have very long arms and they get in the way. Just sway your legs from left to right. This allows to loosen up your hips. Breathing in and out through your nose. back to center. Okay, now we're gonna move on to figure 4 to stretch out our outer hip area, our butt cheeks, and this area that can be so tight sometimes. All right, so keeping your legs bent. I want you to raise your right leg, keeping it bent, and I want you to cross it over your left leg. And then I need you to raise your left leg and clasp your arms or your hands behind that left leg, and it's gonna help you keep that up in the air. And now you're gonna feel a deep stretch all in this left, or I should say right hip area. This is where you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that tension disappear and just really loosen up. The more that you raise that left leg, the deeper you're gonna feel the stretch on this right side. So you kind of gauge and see what feels good for you. I'm in the need for a deep stretch, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull my left knee as close as I can that feels comfortable for me, because I really, really need that deep stretch. And this is an excellent pose for anyone with bad knees. But you still want to stretch out that hip area. So come back to this and I promise you that it's never gonna fail. Breathing in and out through your nose. Dropping your shoulders. I don't want them up to your neck like this. Just really relax. Slowly release, bringing your left leg back down to the mat, uncrossing that right leg as we prepare to do the same on the other side. So now I want you to take your left leg, lift it, and cross it over your right. And then using your hands, raise that right leg and use your hands to hold it up. And now you're going to feel that beautiful stretch on the left side of that hip and into your butt cheek as well, depending on how high you lift that right leg. Breathing in and out through your nose. Ooh, this feels amazing. Beautiful. Slowly unclench your hands. Lower that right leg back onto the mat. Uncross your left leg. I want you to drop those knees as we rest on our backs here. Scoot on up a little bit. Rest here for 1 minute. Breathing in and out through the nose. Allowing all that chi to really recalibrate in the body. All that beautiful stretching that we're doing. It's realigning us. Amazing. So now I want us to roll on over to our stomachs as we prepare for Sphinx. Oh. And I wanted to end today's practice with a beautiful heart opener. So bend your, I want you to bend your, or I should say just sit on your elbows. And feel free to open your legs as wide as you want, or you can keep them closer together. Just realize that this is going to affect the stretch that you feel in your lower back. So this pose targets the lower back, and you also will feel it in your abdominal area. And this is also a beautiful chest opener, which is why I wanted to end with this pose today. I don't know about you, but I've released a lot in a positive way. So keeping your elbows bent, feel free to clasp your hands or just keep them down on the mat. Raise that head up, drop your shoulders, and really open that chest up and bend that back. I like to imagine that there's a beautiful golden string from the universe coming down and just really helping me to keep my head up straight, and that it's pouring beautiful love and light into me. It really helps me from, doing this or just kind of not sitting in the pose as I should. So maybe that'll help you too. Continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. I don't know about you, but I feel that in my lower back, and I feel it in my chest as well. It's just a beautiful heart chakra opener. Beautiful. So now I want us to just lift ourselves up from the mat, and I'm actually going to turn over because it just gives me more room on this side, and I want us to lay back on our mat with our backs touching the mat as we prepare for our Savasana. So I want you to open those legs up as we lay here for 3 minutes in silence, lifting our arms above our head in a star pose. So it's almost like you're gonna go ahead and, do some angels in the snow. So I'm gonna lay here for 3 minutes as we really just allow that energy and chi to recalibrate in the body. Allow the body to take in all the beautiful stretching that we've done to the fascia of the body. Really tune into your body and see what it is telling you. What is it communicating to you? What parts of your body just maybe vibrating or feeling tingly as we lay here in the Savasana. And that might be a clue for you to kind of explore a little deeper and say, I felt that in my hamstrings, or maybe I felt it in my chest, or maybe my lower back or my shoulders. What does that mean? I invite you to go and explore the meaning of what that means, and maybe that'll allow you to connect even deeper with your body, because our body has so many answers to the questions that we're craving answers for, and a lot of times we just have to go within and return right back to ourselves to feel whole again. Breathing in and out through the nose. Amazing. Okay, coming out of that, I want you to bring your feet together. Bring your arms above your head for a beautiful body stretch. So imagine that someone is holding you from your hands and your ankles and just pulling you apart. Beautiful full body stretch here. You may feel this in your calves, your ankles, abdominal area, shoulders, and neck. Circle around those feet to give your ankles a beautiful stretch there. Maybe bring them up and down. Ooh. Slowly come on up, bend your knees, roll on over to your side as we sit back in cross leg pose. As I gather myself here. Oh gosh, I needed that so badly. I don't know about you, but whew. Alright, so now let's close this practice. I want you to give me a deep inhale as you raise your arms and hands, come together at the top. Exhaling as you bring them down to your chest. One more time. Expand your arms. Deep inhale. palms together as you bring them down to your chest. Deep exhale. One more time. And forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. I'm hoping that you feel as in tune to yourself as I do. I know that I needed this so badly. I feel like myself, or closer to myself, than I have in the past few days. And I'm so glad that you were here to join me on this journey. And hopefully it has shifted you a little bit into a more positive light like it has for me. And I invite you to come on back to the channel and watch some of the other videos, and hopefully they will continue to do the same for you. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye now.